Hi everybody, my name is Conor O'Mara and I'm a solutions engineer here at Omni. And today I'm going to show you how we enable software development lifecycle best practices in Omni. So this helps our customers easily test changes and prepare for publication to ensure nothing breaks when they push to deployment. So to demonstrate this, I'll walk you through Omni's features like branching, drafts, and schema refreshes, as well as how we work with the transformation tool. In this case, it's going to be dbt, to confidently make and test these changes. So as an example here, I've got a dashboard in Omni called Ship It, and we've got some shipping KPIs like time to ship, the distribution, and the geographies. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how we can change the underlying data of this dashboard without breaking the dashboard itself. So to make that change, let's jump over to dbt Cloud and edit the underlying data model. So this is now we're in dbt Cloud, and this is our shipped order items model that we're building and is the underlying table that we use to visualize the data in Omni. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in and we're going to change the units that we're calculating the time to ship field in from days to hours. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build this on my development branch. So a different schema it's going to be materialized to than what we're looking at in production. So now I'm back on my Omni dashboard that is using the dbt model I just edited. What I can do is I can jump into the workbook and we can jump onto a branch here. So we'll jump onto a branch and we'll call it Conor new dbt model edits, and we're going to repoint to a different dbt environment. So if I switch from our production environment over to Conor's environment, you'll see we'll rerun the SQL, and the new environment is going to be pointing at the schema, and we're going to see metrics and values that look much more like hours than days. What I might want to do now is update the data model accordingly on my branch, such that the label here goes from hours to days. So very simple change, but also might want to make some visual changes too. So I might want to change the color of my area chart from red maybe to purple, and maybe the trailing text behind my headline KPI from days to hours. Very simple changes, but I can have them here on my dashboard and make sure that they're working. What I might want to do finally is jump over to the dashboard and check everything is working as expected. I can see the distribution is now looking like it's in hours. My map is still working as expected with a new kind of range, and it's looking good to go. So now that I've updated my content in preparation for my changes in dbt, I can jump back to dbt and push these changes to production. So I'm going to add a commit, and what I'll do is I'll also open a pull request here in dbt. So we'll create this pull request and we're going to merge it as well. So I'll say changing the units, and now we'll create this pull request, and once we merge it, that's going to trigger off a production job in dbt Cloud to update our production schema. Now that the job is run successfully in dbt Cloud, I'm going to jump back into Omni and refresh the Omni schema to bring those dbt changes into Omni. So if we exit the branch and go to our shared model layer, what we can do is jump back and refresh the schema here in Omni. I'm going to click on this button and click on refresh schema. And what you're going to see here in Omni is we're going to pull in these changes. This could have been an automated step through an API call in Omni off the back of the CI/CD process of our dbt production run. So this, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes to show you what it looks like. Now that schema refresh is complete, the schema reflects the changes I made in dbt, and I want to push these changes I made on my branch to production so that the content doesn't break now. So what I can do is I can come in here and I'm going to click on merge branch, and when I merge branch, we're going to tie both the changes we make to the data model along with the changes we made to the draft on top of the latest version of the schema. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to publish this branch. It's going to commit to the Git repository I have for my Omni share model, and we're going to have these dashboard changes now live in production without anything breaking. So now Omni will merge this, and what I can do is look at my latest version of my dashboard, and I'll refresh the cache so that it's working off the latest data. And now what we're going to see, we're working with time to ship in the hours unit, and we've also got my visualizations with my latest color charts and also my trailing text. So really smooth end-to-end process of how we can follow the whole software development life cycle of going onto a branch, pointing at a new DBT environment, making data model edits in Omni and also in our visuals, and then shipping to production, and when that's deployed, publishing our changes on top. So hopefully this is clear, and if you've got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them.